Hey there, hope you're well. My name is Sina and I'm the founder of Integral, the AI native Slack alternative for teams and online communities. This is the third episode in the 30-day vlog series where I talk about the making of and the growing and using Integral as a product, as a startup. This, in the past two episodes, by the way, it's 12:17 a.m. I was shipping code until an hour ago, starting 15 hours ago, pardon me. But if I repeat myself a little bit in this video, please bear with me. Hopefully I'll do better in the upcoming videos. But in the past two videos, episode 1 and 2, I explain in detail why I'm working on this, how it works, and what it actually does. I'm sure it'll come up again this video as well. But I want to show you what are some of the stuff I worked on today, some stats about our growth since last Friday, which is when I launched on Product Hunt. Today is just the beginning of Wednesday. And also some shout outs to people who've been super helpful. First, I want to show you that, our website, integralhq.com, if you're building a team or an online community and you want a group messaging app that is fast, snappy, that doesn't get noisy as more and more members join, don't use Slack and Discord. I've been a power user of both. I love them. I want to love them now, but I can't because they get worse as more members join. Too many channels, too many notifications, and the best people and ideas and content just get lost. Integral, on the other hand, is designed for person content fit. As more members join, more conversations are created naturally. We don't just dump everything on you or users. We try to show you the people, the relationships, the content, and the ideas that are most valuable to you at each point in time. You can download it for macOS, Windows, and Linux. You can try it out for yourself. You can totally reach out to me as well if you want to get a sense of where our roadmap is, what's coming up. Mobile version is coming soon. You can get test flight access right now, but I think within the next couple of weeks, it will hopefully be on App Store first and then Google Play. I'm co-hosting an event with a few good friends of mine, especially Michael. Shout out to Michael, great engineer, great friend. We're doing this in San Francisco, AI and TypeScript. We're going to have some really kick-ass engineers building products that you and I love. And we're going to have some mid-level and senior engineers in the room, hang out, talk, share what each of us is working on. At the end of it, I'm hoping, as the non-financial sponsor of the event, I'm hoping to invite everyone to a TypeScript AI SF community on Integral, which I think would be pretty cool. I also want to give a shout out to two founders that I really respect, Mansoor and Shoya, who migrated and brought an entire founder house in San Francisco onto Integral today, which got me a ton of good feedback and usage, so that's awesome. I'm hoping to make the experience awesome for them and everyone else building a workspace or a community on Integral. Mansoor, just to give a proper shout out, is building Beethoven.ai. It's Beethoven.ai. I used to think it's Beethoven, but with a beat. Wordplay can be done in so many different ways. He's building a foundation model for music generation with AI that does not steal music data from artists. He essentially does proper licensing. He gets people's consent to it. I don't know exactly how he does it, but he's been tweeting a lot about it. It's the ethical way of training data and creating high quality music with AI without scraping data illegally. And yeah, he's tweeting recently a lot about that whole contrarian view that he has. Shoya is also a great founder, machine learning and AI PhD, building a company called Jimba. It's an AI workflow with lots of MCPs and all that. Both of them are doing pretty great. And again, I'm super thankful for them for bringing users to Integral and getting a ton of feedback. Shoya himself tried a ton of different features and gave me a ton of good feedback. With that said, I shall maybe share, some roadmap. Not roadmap, actually, this was today. These are all the feature requests or bug reports that came today. And I think I've dealt with most of them, as you can see. There were small and big things from, there's within a comment when you can upload a picture, but someone was trying to upload a picture, but they couldn't. That was a bug. Or in the message screen, this search thing was cut off. There were a ton of stuff, and there's more. So busy day, But again, yesterday I talked about how important feature parity is when you try to disrupt an old category. Yes, you need to have a 10x, at least one 10x breakthrough features, which we do. I talked about it a little bit last night. But that's not enough. You have to have feature parity with 80% of the stuff that may not be the innovation you want to do, but it's still essential. In our case, look at it. You need to be able to write a post. You need to be able to upload files. You want to DM people. There should be push notification. There should be proper search. You should invite people. You want group chats, and then within group chats, you want to be able to invite people, or like you want to manage this whole thing, user management, and etc. So it's been quite a bit of work. But today I feel like the app, because of all the users who tried it today and gave feedback, who are looking forward to seeing then, what the new version is going to be like, I felt the app moved forward. Like I did a month's work in a day almost. Yeah, sometimes things move slowly, sometimes fast. Like when you run a startup, there are days when, if you run a startup for long enough, there will be days where you're not sure what is the right thing to do. You can think of a lot of things to do, but even while you're doing them, no matter how hard you try to commit to something and just do it, in your mind you're like, is this gonna matter? Is this needle moving, or am I just like doing something randomly? Mark Anderson has a quote, and he says, when in doubt, just focus on product. I'm sure there's someone out there is going to be, when in doubt, focus on distribution, but whatever. My point is, today was a day on which I actually knew exactly what to do, and I had a lot more than I could do. Hence recording this video at 12:24 a.m. But grateful, can't complain, hope to have more days like this, and hope that, speaking of which, 61 networks have been created on Integral since Friday, which was the product launch. So by network, either a workspace or an online community, because you can use this app to either create a workspace or a community. I create that distinction because there's a tiny little bit of difference that I've created, which, it's subtle, but I think, there's one extra feature that teams have that communities don't. Also, the pricing and monetization is different. If it's a community, you get access to everything with the exception of a Teams feature. And I won't charge you anything, but I'll help you get to a point where you can monetize your community through curated ads if you opt in. And then we get a cut of that. Whereas for a team, we charge $4 per user per month. I wonder if I can demo this thing to you, or... Yeah, I'm not going to fully demo this, but this is something that is not exactly top of mind, but this is something that I thought of today. When you create a workspace, you see a paywall. Like you can't actually test it and try it out and see the features. So you need to, but you don't get charged right away. You get a trial. It used to be 3 days up until yesterday. Today I made it 30 days. So you click on this, would bring you to Stripe to actually add your credit card information. I'm not gonna fill it out because I don't wanna then have to censor my actual credit card information. But once you do, okay, I got a notification here that says I subscribe. But anyway, that's a Slack notification. I should actually Shoya told me I should create a webhook for Integral so I can do the whole notification, which makes perfect sense. I should totally do it. Anyway, when you pay here, when you add your credit card information, you won't get charged, but this brings you back to the app. Now you have access to everything except you land on the billing page with a red button that says cancel. And a lot of people, including myself, sometimes we sign up for a free trial and we instantly cancel first so that we don't forget it. And if in case we don't want it, we don't gonna get billed despite not wanting it. But in this case, when you cancel, you come back to the paywall because you have to have a trial to even try it. And if you cancel your trial, you can't even try it. So I saw that because I saw, why are people constantly creating workspace but then complaining that I couldn't use my workspace? And I was like, oh damn, because they canceled their trial before even trying it. And they see this and now they can't try it. Another good friend, Ryan, building Pixero, which allows you to create Hollywood magic, told me, hey, when people start a trial, don't land them on the billing page where they see a big red cancel button. It almost sounds like you're telling them to cancel. Show them the feed or some onboarding page, or you let them, and then have the billing page wherever it should be, which I think is good. So we're not going to hide cancel. I don't want to be one of those companies or products. but also we try to have a better, more functional design. Is there anything else I want to share with you? I guess if I want to, more people starting new communities. So I said 61. Obviously, some of those are more active than others. Some are exploring, some today for the first time I saw actual organic growth where there are people who've created real communities, intentional communities, and they've invited other people, and those people have joined, they're writing posts. I don't have a good enough tracking setup right now, so I had to spend a lot of time just going through database, pulling stuff, trying to make sense of things. Something I'm doing possibly tomorrow. Yeah, now I have like more stuff to do than time allows, but I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I want to push all the events from the app to BigQuery so that some of the essential business metrics can be available in real time with some proper ETL. And it would be cool because in these videos, maybe in some of the upcoming videos, I can just show the dashboard and be like, hey, this number of networks, this many of them have at least X number of users, X number of posts per member, a median average, etc. How many days in retention, day 1, all the way to day 7, 30, etc. That would be cool. 12:29, I've been talking for 12 minutes. I hope I've been coherent. I feel like some of the things I say might be repetitive, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to show you this. This was before. This was like 9 hours ago. This was before. And then, did I not post it there? The after? Did I? Oh yeah. This is after. So I'm very proud of this actually. Been shipping super fast to make sure that people see that this is a functioning product and company, and we have momentum, and that's how I want to start this relationship. I think that should be it for today actually. If you have any questions, any feedback, or if you want to watch the previous videos, if you have questions or feedback, reach out. If you want to watch the previous videos, depending on where you see this, because I'm posting on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Product Hunt Forum, as well as sending it to my email list, over 5,000 people. If it's any of those first 4 platforms, you can just find it somewhere there. And then if it's email, just search the same keywords, you'll find it. If you are starting a new company, new team, new community, or maybe if you have one and you don't really like whatever tool you're using, Circle, Slack, Discord, go to integralhq.com, download it. Or if it's a serious migration from somewhere to Integral you're considering, you can click this. I'll get the email. And I personally run a paid founder community called, not LinkedIn, Learning Loop. Yeah. And I migrated this from Slack to Integral. There's a good chance I can migrate your community to Integral as well if you're really interested in what. Thank you so much and have a good rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow.